this race, the hardest race in the United States.
Turned into a disaster with the rain, and it deteriorated quickly.
It's the first 12-hour. We didn't do any previous training, so it'll be learning on the go and yeah, just trying to have fun.
Just getting the cars ready, torquing some lug nuts, making sure they don't lose a wheel or anything out there crazy. You know, we got about an hour to get ready and get pretty close to staging and getting ready to go race for 12 hours.
Yeah. Get it to fuel stop only. You know that's what we're doing.
We're probably gonna swap every 2 or so hours for fuel, and we'll probably do driver changes in between. A little nervous for the first time being a long race like this, but just like any time I get in the car, there's nerves, but they go away once you get behind the wheel.
Jay's gonna do the first stint this morning. Jay's got a really good background with like endurance stuff, and he's raced King of the Hammers before, so this is right up his alley and in his backyard.
Heaters on. I didn't fly out here for nothing, dude.
Hey, this right here is the Miller Killers, baby.
Miller.
They asked us to get up here at 6:15 this morning, and you know, it's like pitch black out here, it's foggy, there's humidity, and it's like, it's only a 45-minute wait until the race starts, but I feel like we've been up here for 2 hours already.
Well, we came to have fun, and I think Mick is always ready to race, so I don't think there's anything. He's getting in the zone.
How about it? Is everybody ready to go racing?
Starting in the dark, ending in the dark, so we're fired up, man.
I put my visor down just now, and I can't see nothing.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Pretty fun. I was really scared about my knee, and I was scared to get tripped by somebody. I was a little, well, it worked, I think. We started before Cody and Hunter, I think, so got some good pressure behind us.
Dude, Little John was freaking flying, dude. Rolling, dude. Freaking lightning bolt. Speedy Gonzalez John came running up, slid, got the key in. I think Jay might have even got out front by maybe 2 cars before we even made it through the start. So that'll be a great way to start the day, get some clean air, and try to put a good charge on.
I heard you're the fastest white boy in Texas right now.
Hey!
That's what we're talking about, baby. Hopefully everything goes smooth. All you do is switch drivers, splash fuel, keep going.
What you gonna do until then?
Sit here and coach our drivers until let them know wherever the competitors are and where we're going to be at and where we're leading. Hopefully leading. Don't want to jinx nothing.
Miller's the fancy copy. I took a good hit on my driver's front. Car's crooked. I need to see where.
We have something wrong with the front end. We're going to come in on this pit. I think we're swapping a tire out real quick, and we're going to get this car back on the road. We have 90 seconds in here, and we're going to try to keep it right at 90.
Some of the drivers already having some issues with their vehicles. Number 81 is Ryan Tewksbury's car, the yellow car. Leaders are coming through. A little bit of a battle. So this battle was happening last lap as well with an only aspirated car of Sean Hess, and I think it was either Cody Miller or Hunter Miller in front. Not even an hour into this race, people are already stopped in the pits and getting some action.
Got a flat, come on.
A little erratic. We've got a lot of tire carnage going on. Everybody's overdriving the cars. They need to calm down. The cars are getting kind of squirrely and getting into rocks, and they're cutting the sidewalls down.
divide and conquer. You know, when you get multiple cars in here, you gotta figure it out and just get a game plan and go, you know?
Tell Dave to stay off the rocks.
Copy. Yeah, just stay off the rocks. You're killing the sidewalls.
We brought lots of spares, but not enough to change them every 3 laps. Everything's crucial. Everything goes into it. It's just non-stop chaos, 12 hours.
Another flat.
Who's coming? Who?
Cody has made up 1 minute and 18 seconds. He's now 5 seconds behind.
So with this going on right now, we might talk about at least putting fuel in the car. Seeing how Jay feels, put fuel in the car. Because fuel takes what, 20 seconds?
2.
Literally. I mean,
2 seconds.
So a driver change is going to take at least a minute.
Oh, yeah.
So if Jay's comfortable, I mean, let Jay run the car.
Well, we can get him fuel and see what he says.
Correct.
Can't talk to him. Maybe mess with the radio, pull it in and out.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
when Jay comes back in 15 minutes, we're going to pull the radio in, out, pull the radio out, check the radio, make sure it didn't lose station, make sure that none of the dials clicked, try to fuel him 5 seconds or left, and ask if he needs to come out.
Yeah, if he's comfortable, we're going to leave him in and just do fuel. Because that was probably at least a minute to 2 minute pit stop they just had, and they were physically second behind us, so it kind of gives us a little bit of cushion. So now we just got to play strategy and be smart.
We just made up 1.5 minutes, certainly in that change. Yeah. But if Cody pulls out another 5:10 and we're staying at 15:20, it's going to be interesting. We need to find that 15:10 line.
Yeah, so my sister is just driving right now, and Ian's going in next, so he's getting ready now. So we'll do a drive and change, fuel up, check the car, and then get going again.
It was kind of scary, but actually a lot of fun. Sometimes I wasn't really sure if I was on track still or where I was going. That's the 3rd time I've driven this car, and my brother and Ian just kind of told me that I had to go and drive, so I didn't really have a choice.
They hit a large rock and it ripped the entire frame mount off of the frame where the trailing arm mounts on the driver rear. So that pretty much ends our day for that car. They were running, I believe, like 8th place when that happened. That's a really big bummer. We put a lot of time and effort into those things.
Hopefully it's something fixable, but I don't know. Get it welded up and everything.
Now, Hunter did tell me he was driving at 30%.
30%? I mean,
yeah.
Just say you're doing it backwards, man.
Going into this last lap, man, they told me they were going to do a driver change. And as soon as I felt like that was said, I started feeling like the back of the car was getting a little loose. Literally blew a belt right here at pit lane. So we were able to run and get it changed and get a driver swap. So couldn't have been better timing on that aspect.
Turned into a disaster with the rain, and it deteriorated quickly. The roots are so deep that your belly is rubbing the entire time you're in the woods. And you can get some speed on the straightaways, obviously, but you're at that point so covered with mud that you can't see.
Ian, Gina, Mick, all of them kept that car together amazing today. It's pretty cool to see, like, with no experience in a car like that, to come out here in a race that's this tough and this brutal. I mean, everybody around us is braking, and they've had a perfect race.
It's 2:30, we end at 7. There's a lot of shit going on with all the other drivers. So we can just keep spinning laps, they'll just keep moving us farther toward the front. One more hour. We got Blake Gustin in the car, and hopefully he's going to keep it all together.
With a motocross helmet on, no goggles, and can't even talk.
And he looks like chocolate cake, completely.
unfortunately, I put us 40 minutes into fourth or behind third. So we're really praying for one of the top three to have some attrition and fall off at this point. Look, anything can happen. What, they start with 50 some cars and are down to 20 maybe? So there's no doubt about it. There's an hour left. You know, God does good things to good people. So we're hoping that we get some sort of good break.
Feel good, man? Oh, dude, this is a blast, man. That's why I was saying. Hang on. What place are we in? Third place. You're 5 minutes off across. I can't see nothing. Is Cody gonna get in the car? He's getting ready. He's getting ready.
Check everything while we're here.
It's got fuel in it.
It's got fuel. It's got fuel.
Yeah.
I need to see. I got you.
We're in third.
What place are we at?
Hey, Cody.
He's getting ready. He's getting gear on.
Why was he not in gear?
I don't have an answer for you for that.
Grab an 11.
I would go, but I can't see.
Okay.
I'm taking Hunter to the hospital. You want to go?
How much do we have on board? Because we're losing a lot of time.
Is this really worth
You
doing?
got a long ways. Long ways.
I can't see a fucking thing.
Protect your eyes. I know There we go. We hear all the whistles, hooting and hollering out there. It looks like Hunter Miller has come home. Him and Kyle Cheney both winners of the Can-Am 12-hour side-by-side race.
Good job,
Good
Jack.
job,
dude.
Proud of you, son. You know, they were complaining about how easy the track was, so I said, man, let me get a rip at it.
Fourth place in the pro class. 4 laps down from Hunter and Kyle.
How's that make you feel?
Man, I mean, obviously we wanted to get on the podium, but we finished. And I think I was told that more than half the pack didn't finish, so it's pretty impressive to still be in top 4, the toughest race in the country.
So we lost our skid plate and we run a mesh floor pan. So every time they did any kind of water, it just come right up into their helmets, into the visors. Guys weren't making it, man, 100 feet out there without just getting splashed in the face, can't see nothing. So we had to call it early due to some mechanical there with the skid plate.
What a wild, wild day.
Man, it went from glory to hell in 12 hours.
There's a lot of mud in here. The driver's side's so much worse, though. Oh my God.
Hey, he made it around the track with a towel.
Tires are flat, winch cable's wrapped all around it, comms are lost, but he gave it his all.
Hey, maybe that's why the radio doesn't work anymore.
No, we unfortunately didn't make it, but it was a lot of fun. I think Ian did definitely most of the job today. He did a great job putting us back into P8.
I think we thought the track was going to be a little easier. What we thought the track from last year, that's what we expected, but apparently nobody expected that kind of track what we had now. But it was really fun. It's just about we three doing something together, and that's all about.
I was kind of surprised about how much fun it was, and how pure of a race it was, because everybody was just doing what they loved, and the guys here were having so much fun. It's very different compared to Europe, racing in Europe. I guess you wouldn't be allowed to do this in the first place, so I guess it's kind of that. But unfortunately, we didn't finish. But got to come back next year and try and finish it then.
We will make it.
Well, at least we didn't get disqualified, which was good.
I think it's hard to get disqualified. Sign us
Sure.
up for next year if I have time.
That right there says it all. That's what people had to go through. Could you imagine seeing through that?